Good afternoon. My name is Mike Feiner. I am the president of Feiner Wealth Management, and welcome to the December 2024 Feiner Wealth Report. It's hard to believe that after last year's December 2023 Feiner Wealth Report, that we would be talking about some of the same issues, which is that the stock market is reaching all-time highs as it was in 2023. Some of the same themes have continued from the end of 2023 to 2024. For example, inflation has decreased substantially and has come down to approximately 2.5% in the long run. This is a far cry from the 8 to 10% inflation that we were experiencing 2 years ago. As a result, the Federal Reserve has decreased interest rates 3 times, down almost 1 percentage point. The gross domestic product of the United States has ranged from 2.5% to almost 3% for 2024, which has exceeded most estimates. Many theorists and economists thought that the economy would go into recession in 2024. As we say at Feiner Wealth Management, this is the recession that never occurred, nor did a soft landing occur. The soft landing didn't occur because there has been no landing. Since the end of the pandemic, the U.S. economy has thrived. Now, why has it thrived? And what does that mean for 2025? Well, as we discussed in previous Feiner Wealth Management reports, the economy has thrived for several reasons. First of all, we believe that the U.S. economy is in a golden era. That is, the U.S. is in a competitive advantage greater than European, Asian, and other emerging economy companies and countries. Why? We are experiencing a technological revolution, whether it's Apple, Google, NVIDIA, whatever companies you want to take a look at. The United States has a technological advantage that we haven't seen in quite some time. That is producing a competitive advantage in many ways, whether it's the production of microchips, software, hardware, the integration of all these services, which other countries are not able to compete with. As a result, capital inflows are coming to the United States. It is making the United States a very favorable economy and stock market to invest in. Also, the geopolitical instability of several countries. China has had issues, as we know. As a result, capital and businesses are repatriating industries back to the United States. There have been wars, whether it's Russia, Ukraine, Middle East. That instability is causing the United States relatively to be a much better investment opportunity. In addition, there are geographical, sociological, and population issues in the Far East in Europe where populations are decreasing, making these economies less attractive in the future. All in all, we do believe that we're in a golden era of the U.S. economy. What does that really mean? Well, it means that the companies that we should invest in should be producing excellent profits, which ultimately is the most important point in the stock market. Buy companies that have growing earnings in a growing economy. And we still think the United States is generally the place to be for economic growth going into 2025. That doesn't mean that there won't be dislocations or volatility in the market. One thing about 2024 that was interesting is that we did not have really any 10% corrections. We had a few 5% corrections and a few minor dips in the summer in October, but we really haven't had any corrections. So we think that there possibly could be some corrections in 2025. That is more due to the volatility of a new administration and other geopolitical events. In general, though, we're expecting a very positive year as things stand now for 2025. If you have any questions about your portfolio, if you have any questions about how we may help you, please feel free to reach out to me at michael.feiner@feiner.com or look at feiner.com to see if there are any resources that may be helpful to you. As always, we want to wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a joyous New Year. Thank you so much.